Charlie, something a trend right now.
Okay.
And with some serious thing where Charlie will for really delve deep into them.
All right.
I mean, it happening for X right now where Charlie conversations about why, I mean, our brothers from the other side, I mean, Nigerian specifically, and things, that they get a lot of international collaborations. But our artists for Ghana and things, it they like see they don't attract a lot of international collaborations like the way, you know, you go see like some few days ago, Nicki Minaj released a new song, featuring Davido. The way you go see, I mean, Chris Brown want to feature Davido. The way you go see Beyonce want to feature Wizkid. I mean, the way you see Rihanna wanting to do song with Arasta and things. But our artists for year, hardly did they get that. Even if they will get safe once in a long while. But in Nigeria, it is constantly happening. I don't know from you what you think. See, our musicians for Ghana and things they are doing wrong with. They know if you attract that kind of, you know, collaborations, rushing from, you know, other musicians, especially the international musicians like the Rihanna, the Cardi B's and things and all that. I don't know from you what you think see the problem could be.
As you talk now, they especially go mention Beyonce.
Okay.
Beyonce be like the when it comes to female musicians.
Yes.
So if Shatta go meet Jay-Z, if then Jay-Z sit on table talk, when then Beyonce shoots them a video.
Okay.
You know that picture they come.
Where you from they come?
Very soon.
How many years since they do that?
Oh no,
that
it did.
How many years they do that?
It be say you know they kiss us.
Bro, no.
You they get you make we stick to.
You have to speak to facts. Make the not come sugarcoat and do PR works for anybody. Speak to the truth.
Make we
because
stick
so far that you bring them up. You bring them up.
Shatta feature Beyonce or you know feature.
He did.
You know, do you know how many Nigerian musicians they dream to feature Beyonce?
Do you know how many Nigerian musicians featured on our album?
Oh, no problem. But they ask a question, say, do you know Ashake they dream of featuring Beyonce?
Well, you don't know about that.
I know about that.
Well, tell me about it.
This guy, Oslid, he they dream about featuring
but
Beyonce.
Do you know how many Nigerians featured on Beyonce's
No
album?
problem about that. They ask you, say, do you know the remaining? Obviously, it's not all.
I don't know, obviously.
But you see, back to the matter. If Drake tell JB right now, say one feature of obviously, JB get the money where he go fly, go America, go make that possible, make the moves, you know, shoot videos, you know, their standard of video. Yes. I mean, he may be doing very well in the country with whatsoever he has amassed for himself from the music industry. But, you know, featuring and working with international arts, even if then they do you favor self, it requires a lot of capital.
Okay.
You know, be saying more than Nigerians and they invest. So you see, most of them, they understand, let me be in debt, pay off, and make it happen.
Okay.
Most of them have labels. And you know what it takes to be on a label now. You know, it means, Charlie, you owe small.
Yes.
But eventually, with your smartness and with just one song or two breaking through, you would make all those monies back.
Yes.
You get me? Yes. So you see, it takes a lot. And also the type of music they are doing.
Okay.
I believe if like Azonto day out there, like I'm a piano day out there, just like how Afrobeats day out there, like, you know, some international arts could love work with. I hope you get me.
So are you saying our musicians are not doing something?
No, they are doing. But you can't master something better than certain class of people. Example, you can't be a dancehall artist better than a Jamaican doing dancehall. Yes. You can't be a reggae musician who sings reggae better than Jamaicans. Okay. Hell no, it is not possible.
Right.
It is impossible. I hope you get me. Now, you can't do Afrobeats better than Nigerians. Let's just face the fact. I hope you get it. They have the key. It is they made it popular. It is their tool, their thing. But maybe high life, we can say we can do high life. But even with that, how many Ghanaian musicians are championing that globally? Flavor is the one even doing Ghanaians work for them. I hope you get me. So which genre are we pushing out there that will eventually attract these stars and eventually, you know, bag as it? Mind you, we have crazy talents.
I mean, we have high life, hip life. So
hip life. When was the last time you heard authentic hip life?
Black Sheep is doing it.
I mean, Black Sheep, and you could actually see he's bagging the features 111. Even with that, is he a hip life artist? Is he a high life artist? When you check his catalog, he's more labeled as a hip hop artist. I hope you get me. So which genre are we pushing out there? Blacko is doing something unique, and you could actually tell from the features that he's bagging to the extent that DJ Khaled posts him back to back. DD and co. You know, they know that this guy they carry something. We can argue that maybe label, plugin, pink, but if the thing is not nice, they won't post.
Oh, definitely, of course.
I hope you get me. So that is something we should also look at.
So you think our musicians
We have the
not...
talent. Sark is one of the beasts when it comes to rap in Africa. He has made a name for himself, but he can't rap more than Jay-Z. He can't rap more than the hip hop is DS. I hope you get me. So in as much as you go rap, there will still be a limitation on you. But if we say something like Azonto, which we all know the king of Azonto is obviously Sarkodie. Maybe he has
who labeled him the king?
Oh, I mean,
so
he made
Azonto came from the Gans, Gasmila them something. So that, he tapped into the sound.
Well, that is what
so
you say. But who made it popular?
It's not about popularity. Who brought the sound? He came from the Gans, the Gasmila something. So who made him
becoming a king of something doesn't mean you brought it.
No. It's different. When we go to, when we go, let's skip that. Let's skip that and keep to the topic.
We will skip that, but eventually we will visit it.
Okay, so what I'm trying
now,
to say
what I want you. Okay, you let me land. So that you.
Keep
so what I want you to understand is that to attract, a collaboration from the international market, it takes a lot of factors. Away from that. Rick Ross promised medical some feature.
Rick Ross, they promise everybody for collaboration. If he
Rick Ross is also
away,
international artist, so maybe that will add to.
So somebody was saying that our sound is not looking attractive enough for people want to tap into the sound.
It is not that the sound is not looking attractive. Mind you, we have like some of the best engineers in the country. Money Pandy Beat, Guilty Beat, MOG, Kewa, Posse G, both engineers. I'm combining engineers and producers. These are like producers that have worked and are working for even international musicians. Do you know how many songs of Whiskey that Posse G has worked on behind the scene? This guy, this craze, Olive the Boys engineer, Beat Vampire. Look at what he did for P Square. I hope you get me. Like, these guys are talented. They know the sound. Our musicians are also very talented. I hope you get me. But the problem is, which genre are we presenting out there? That is what I'm trying to make you understand. That we can't do Afrobeats better than the Nigerians.
And so listen.
We can't do Amapiano better than the South Africans. We can't do hip hop better than the Americans. And we can't do reggae and dancehall better than the Jamaicans.
Right.
But if we are to focus on our authentic sound, that is to me, which is high life, and then hip life, Azonto, Asokbo. Eventually, when it becomes a global thing, it will attract them. I'm not saying those that are doing these genres are not doing well. They are doing well. But you can't be a master in someone's company when that particular person is.
So are you saying that so far as we are not doing something which is authentic from Ghana, we can't attract any international features or collaborations because you are not doing something that was birthed from our country?
If let's say Jay-Z want to feature Afrobeat artists to you.
Obviously, if you say he wants to feature Afrobeat artists, he will definitely be looking to Nigeria and things.
Exactly. Where does Afrobeat originate from?
But is it only from where it is originated from? Because sometimes
you
think
the
about
person
the talent.
investing. Mind you, those people also have talent.
Of course.
So you see, that is when they will compare and contrast.
Okay, so wait. When Beyonce wanted to do her album and all that, she scouted. Obviously, not her doing the work, but obviously whatever tax they give to whoever it is that brought in the work, Beyonce would definitely listen to the people that they presented to do the work with and things. You understand? And so they went to South Africa, they went to Nigeria, they came to Ghana and all that. these are international features. This is Beyonce that we are talking about, and she did a song with all these musicians from Africa. You know that it's not about the sound, it is not about the genre,
No.
and all that. She was looking for
It
different
was.
types.
Do you know why?
Why?
When we say Beyonce wanted to do music in Africa, he wanted to touch on the various African sound and have the various artists championing those cause. Afrobeat, piano, dancehall, reggae, fused together. Now, I know you would want to raise a point that how about she's sporting Shatawale? When we talk about African dancehall king, who has constantly been claiming that title.
Title, everybody.
No,
will be
I'm
claiming
not
that.
saying.
You said you're African dancehall vlogger. Right?
Wait. Understand the question. I'm saying when we say African dancehall king, who has been constantly claiming that title, it is Shatawale.
That is your opinion.
I mean, when you search online, who is the African
that one the PR
dancehall
works is not.
that is what I'm saying, say, unknown or claiming.
So what difference
whether
does it make?
it comes with award or not, it's a different conversation later. Whether he has been awarded that or not, it is a different conversation. But that is why he checked the blog, self-acclaimed African dancehall king, and it worked for him. So if Beyonce is looking at genres that are popular in Africa, oh, I'm a piano. Who is in South? Who is in South Africa?
Do you think Shatawale was handpicked because he said he's African dancehall?
Ayo.
Was that dancehall?
Obviously.
Was it?
Oh yes.
Okay.
I hope you.
And the song Beyonce did with Shatawale, was it dancehall or
if you
was
check
Afrobeat?
if you check Shatter's verse, you could actually tell that you could smell some sort of dancehall fusion in there.
Okay.
I hope you get me. Like it may not be purely a dancehall type of, but he used the same format.
So now you know that it is not about the genre.
So
it
what?
is about the artist, the individual.
With
if Beyonce was looking for a dancehall artist, you would definitely go to Jamaica, not Ghana.
Beyonce, Jamaica is not Africa.
No, I'm saying he would she was looking for a specific type of sound.
So what I want you to understand is the motive behind Beyonce's. She was focusing on Africa.
Yes.
Not Jamaica. Jamaica is not part of Africa.
Yes.
And he needed the popular genres in Africa, which obviously Afrobeat, dancehall, amapiano, and co. And if you study what she did, it's either maybe an amapiano producer or an amapiano musician, or I hope you get me.
Yes.
She touched on the various sound in Africa and fused them together. I hope you get me. So if you check, you could see amapiano artists on there. You could see Afrobeats. You could see dancehall artists on that. That is what she sought to achieve. So as to whether it is talent or not, of course, talent will play a significant role. But she wanted to touch on the various genres. It worked for her.
So what do you think our artists from Ghana
Our artists need international label more. Our artists need...
What do you think our artists from Ghana could do to attract all these international features?
Sign international deals, 360. Sacrifice for the HMI. Would they cry? If you die, nobody go can.
But are the labels looking to sign our artists?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I mean, is Black Sheriff a Nigerian? Black Sheriff is authentically Ghanaian. Why is he working with Empire?
Empire is not for Nigerians.
Empire. No, I mean international.
So why did you align it with Nigeria?
No, I wanted you asked the question that are the labels ready to work with, and I'm saying Black Sheriff is not a Nigerian, it's a Ghanaian. So it means when your sound is good, when you are talented. I mean, Empire worked with Yao Tog. What was the agreement?
Okay.
I hope you get me. Empire is working with Kwame Eugene. What is the agreement?
Right.
And they have, I think, a couple artists too that they are working with. If not distributing, if not, I mean, Sony is working with a 5-star King Promise. And he's also doing very, very well out there. I mean, eventually you get a Jay-Z feature. You get me?
We pray and hope.
So what I want you to understand is it takes sacrifice. It takes a lot of, they have to connect themselves. If you see the Nigerians winning, they are those working with international labels. So when Sony, Empire, those top music firms, distribution firms and co, when they meet and they are discussing about features, collaborations, I want to feature, someone will say, oh, Wizkid is there, boom, it will happen. Oh, Davido is there, boom, it will happen. Oh, Burna Boy, boom. Oh, Ashake, boom. Oh, Rema. So because of their alignment with these international labels, that is how come they are winning more and more.
Okay.
But there are exceptions. There are, of course, some musicians that would be like, oh, I want to work with African artists.
Okay.
Or they may chance on some of them their songs, maybe Stone, King Promise, Shatta, Sark, those musicians, their song may be played out there. And then, oh yeah, I like this sound. Who is this guy? Oh, I feel his vibes. I want to have that is a totally different conversation. But if we want to make it a conscious and deliberate effort to bag more and more foreign, then we have to sign the deals. We have to be traveling. We have to create the connect. We have to make our sound very, very dope.
Okay.
Not just an artist playing his own beat, recording and sounding like
Which artist is that?
Konko.
Mention the name.
Mention them. Your
Are you talking
mother.
about Shadout Ali?
Charlie.
If Shadout Ali hear this thing, he will make happy with you.
Why Shatta be the only artist?
So basically, what you're saying is
Shatta
Ghanaian
play-
musicians they need to sign international record labels,
Of
360.
course.
They need to invest in the crafts. Shoot attractive videos, make good sounds.
Do you know how many labels would have come to Ghana if Sarkodie was on an international label?
So what's stopping him?
I mean, it's his choice.
Okay.
It is working for him.
So the fact that it is his choice doesn't mean it's stopping anybody's
So you see,
opportunity.
so the new beast coming. No, it is not that it would have contributed. It can't stop, but it may contribute. Oh, Charlie, who be this guy? Obede. Charlie, the African best rapper. He's from Ghana. Oh, then Ghana has good rappers.
That's your mind.
Probably.
Labels have their own ways of scouting talent. It's just like football.
So when they scout you and you don't agree, they can't point gun on you. That is what we should understand. So they may see, Obide has said it over and over. A lot of Akon and Co. Plenty of them came. Convict music, came. Plenty labels international has approached him, but his philosophy and understanding of music is different, and it is working for him. He's
It is working for him.
Well, he's winning
Locally.
in his own corner.
Locally.
Oh, if he was able to spark a beef quite recently with his championship,
It's a star. So
yeah. So I mean, there are artists that are decent people and they are not even being paid attention to. So if he was paid attention to the extent that some African countries and Ghana were clashing and crashing their heads, then that means he's a force to reckon with.
Okay.
And he's winning. And at least Charlie or Audi or Range or Benz, class B Charlie.
Well, as artists they be artists there. You see artists with flashy cars, all those things. Not be all of them 100%. I'm not saying that.
See, I see.
I'm not saying that.
Bro.
I'm
I
not
see
saying that.
Obede in house for Lashibi Shalom Sports.
Right.
That one, it being
Good for him.
I dey see Audi constantly. It being
Okay.
I dey see some E-class. E-class they are meet-time plenty times with.
You don't need to do PR work for. We don't say get. We
don't
don't
say
say
range.
get. We know all those
Where
things.
say buy Bugatti.
Okay, that be in
We
problem.
go land soon.
Okay, no be in problem.
Obede-
I mean, you go get everything and all that, but what we are looking at is our music traveling, our music connecting to other people around the world. And for that to happen, we just as our brothers from the other side, that be Nigerians and things, always bagging the international collaboration. Not be say them say they go feature them. It be these musicians that they look for them where they feature them. See Beyonce, Davido and Nicki Minaj. We see the likes of Lil Baby and Davido, this, that. But our artists for Ghana hardly they get this kind of things. And so our problem is what could be the problem? Like you're saying, sometimes the record labels do for this kind of things, connection, movement, and things, they make it happen and things. The artists must do sound wave if you break records, enter plays and things. All these things, the packaging very important. You see, Ashakels, they bring them in videos from day 1 to day 0 was top notch, costuming, styling, everything, because it was a deliberate move. And we always see the results so far. Release Lungu Boy album was all over the place. The packaging, see Whiskey Dems and things. Drop album same day, over 22 billion streams and things everywhere. This is the packaging. So why international artists not like do song plus them? Because they know the numbers these guys control. They know their packaging. They know their value. And so we hope and pray that our artists will learn from this, open themselves for business, allow people to make a chop to be able to reach that height where they for reach. Because at the end of the day, Ghana music to the world, African music to the world. And so just as you talk, Charlie, this is Talk Some podcast on Shadout TV. If you do what, like, share, subscribe. Tell them so we come. This your boy Modi Adia plus my man being busy for checking platform as hard guy, the step. They see me and hey, husband.
What's up, yo? This is Zill, the real deal. VVIP all day. Keep watching Shadout TV by Shaggy.
Dano, it's your boy, the self-representative for Shadout TV.
Wagwan people, this what? Shadout TV, Charlie. This be where you for day. Don't go nowhere, you understand? Bye.
Shadout TV News! Want it. Yeah, something I catch them.
Big ups to Shadout TV News, you don't know. By now, you endorse, by no fight.
Yo, it's BPM boss, the worldwide boss, aka, yeah, everything says, you don't know, we straight alive. I see no Shadout TV. Yo, what up? DJ Torres the name. We live at VIP. Salah Fest inside Nima 2024. Big ups to Shadout TV.